There you go.
We are live.
It just told me lost access to my LinkedIn account. Hold
Really?
on.
It's live now.
Yes, I don't know what that's about.
Ooh.
It didn't give me a warning before now.
We'll play with the possibilities of
Right.
technology not working for
Right.
us.
I'm not having it today. I'm not having it.
Don't have it. We
Not
got you.
having it. Not having like MC Light. I'm not having it.
You're showing live, Cecile, on probably Facebook and YouTube. So do
Oh
we want to
Lord,
end and
y'all,
restart?
I am so sorry. My account says that it is not linked to my not connected to my LinkedIn account. And so I am trying right now to Lord, I'm trying right now to connect to LinkedIn because I'm supposed to be live everywhere. Thank you for that reminder, Christine.
No
So
worries.
y'all just bear with me for just a second.
We got
It's
you. We're
interesting.
going to breathe while you do that.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna breathe while I do that.
Right? Self care.
Self-care. Yes. And so for people who are not used to going live and they look at other people and think, oh my God, they look so calm and everything, they just like flow through. Let me tell you, not always. Because I'm talking to y'all right now and I can't even see myself, and that kind of freaks me out. And I know that I'm supposed to be on LinkedIn and I'm not there. On the inside, I'm a little bit freaked out. On the outside, I'm trying to remain calm.
You look
Don't give away our secrets now.
Okay.
Well, I must say,
Now
I
I'm
don't see
connected.
you on Facebook. I'm looking on your page. Is it on your page? Even though we're live, this is just what's happening. We're playing with the possibility of acting like we're not live. How about that? So, but we are live. So I don't see your
Okay.
Facebook.
I have now lost. Hold on. Am I still showing? It looks like maybe I'm not.
yes.
You
I
see her
mean,
on
y'all
Facebook?
actually see me. Y'all actually see me live because it looks like I'm got kicked out the
I
studio.
don't. I don't see you
Okay.
live on Facebook. But you see it on
I see you
YouTube?
live in the StreamYard studio.
No, I
Oh
meant,
yeah.
am I actually? Are we? Am I actually live on the? Oh
Uh,
Lord, 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 what?
well, the beauty of this
What?
is, sometimes playing with possibilities can sound like we're packaging something. And this is it. Like, this is what's happening. Now what? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Let's
Okay.
see. There you
How
go.
do
Echo
I?
going on.
I know. I'm in here twice.
That's too much
Well,
possibilities.
no, it's Cecile walking in multiple dimensions. I love it. Hello, hello, hello.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
All right, I'm
In all the
trying to
dimensions
figure
that
out
you're
how to
currently
get myself
in.
out of here since I'm in here twice.
Let me mute myself.
Okay, let me try something.
Hey, Ade. You're on mute, my friend.
I knew that.
I know that we're talking today about playing with possibilities and rest and relaxation and play. Thanks for sending me those gorgeous pictures of you playing outside this weekend, like
Uh,
for
well,
spring equinox. Yeah.
yes, yes. It's kind of crazy. The three of us talked last week. Well, not on the broadcast about me taking the time off last Tuesday, which I did. I didn't make it to the park that I was going to go to. But I noticed just taking that day off was like challenging. It was like I was lifting something with my left arm instead of with my regular right arm. My hands, I'm used to doing it with my right arm. This is stronger because it's a dominant hand, it's a dominant arm, and I don't even know why. And it's something that we talk about self care, we talk about play, and I was sharing with Cecile this morning. It's like, boy, man, sometimes we I'm putting so much energy into supporting people, to self-care, to play, and I'm like working hard to help people achieve that. It's like it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah. Welcome back.
Maybe I can't see myself.
We can see you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. We can see you. You look good.
I don't know what's going on right now.
What's
I'm
your
like, I cannot see. I can't find myself in the studio.
so I
But
want
y'all
to
just go right ahead.
yes, and I want to check as well to see if you're streaming on YouTube right now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're live on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The YouTube.
All right.
If you're streaming on, you are.
All right. Well, we can just go ahead and talk. It still has an exclamation point on LinkedIn, even though it says I'm connected now. So
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. We'll just go, and if it shows on LinkedIn, that's great. And if it doesn't, well, it'll be connected for next time.
You bet.
All right. So we were gonna talk. Well, actually, before we even get started, I need to take a breath, y'all. This was stressful. I need to get in my body. Y'all want to breathe with me?
Yes, please.
Okay, so relax your tummy. Check where your shoulders are. Mine were kind of up around my ears. Check your jaw and see if you're holding tension there. And then put your hands on your belly. And then take in a deep belly breath. Let that belly expand as big as it wants to go. Nobody's watching. And then exhale at your own pace. And I need to do that a second time. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you guys for breathing with me. And for those of you who are watching, who just saw the chaos, thank you for sticking with us. If you're watching on the replay, maybe you fast forwarded through that, and that is okay.
Wait, we can fast forward through chaos? Wait,
on the replay. On the replay. Not in the moment.
You can speed through the chaos.
Right. So my name is Cecile Armstrong. I am the founder of Inspired by Indigo, an online community where I help people let go of blame, shame, and guilt so they can make anti-racism a habit. This is a place for people to learn how to recognize the systems and the structures that we all live under so that we can change them and turn our society into what we want it to be. And now I'll turn it over to my co-hosts so they can introduce themselves.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Christine.
you're in the middle.
Hey y'all, I'm Christine Gautreaux. I use she, her pronouns. I am a white social justice advocate who upgrades yourself and community care so we can sustain the work and take care of ourselves and our communities while we do it. Because y'all, this is big and dangerous work and we need you around. So yeah, glad to be here.
Yes, I am Ade Anifowose. And I am a spiritual healer, a mindset coach. My main work is supporting people to tell a story that empowers them, to look at their life, to use their lives as a spiritual practice, whether that's professional, whether that's personal, to understand that everything is connected and remembering that there are people who came before you that are in you, living as you, that are supporting you to keep moving forward. And when you listen to that, you hear, you are seen, you are heard, you are in a place where you belong. It's a journey, but that's what it's all about. That's what we're here to do, to remember who we are.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I am so glad that the three of us are connected and that we're doing this together. I think everything that we do just kind of dovetails. It just all just fits, and it makes sense for us to be together. So today we were going to talk about play, and we were going to talk about how, resting and doing things for fun actually balances you out. And hopefully, even though I told y'all what I was feeling on the inside, y'all could see that I was kind of laughing with what was going on because I had to balance out that stress of, oh my God, I don't know if this is working. And so what do you guys think? I mean, I know you are all big proponents of play, but I know play does not look the same for everybody. So what do you guys do for play?
Well, one of the things I do for play is this little baby right here.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my sound therapist. She takes me to a whole different place. And when I play her, or when she plays me, or when we play together, it takes me to a different place. It actually
Mm-hmm.
helps me center. I must confess, I don't do it every day, and I don't understand why. But I think mostly because I'm working hard to help people play, and I forget. I forget. But it's just it's because I'm an Aries, so I'm thinking a lot. I'm always thinking of different ideas. As my thought has thoughts, So it's like, was that me or was that my thought thinking the thought? But when I play my drum, it has a way of centering me, of connecting with my spirit, really seeing things differently. I mean, I literally surrendered to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I call myself a sacred drummer. And it helps me in my workshops. I've done presentations at schools and organizations, corporate settings. And sometimes when I'm nervous, it's like, oh my God, what are they going to think? What are they thinking? It's going to be quiet and people going to pay attention. And when I play the drum, just like when we do the breathing, it just brings me right back to myself. And from then, I'm like, I don't even care who's listening or not. I'm here to teach. So yeah, that's one of the ways that I play.
Okay.
Mm.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for playing for us, not just talking about it. Love it.
One of the ways I play is the way I met my dear friend Ade, which is interplay. Which, as a certified interplay leader, it's a movement and an organization that started over 30 years ago out in Oakland, California, which takes movement and storytelling and voice to help us integrate and heal. And it's based on an ethic of play, and it's based on improv. And it's very funny because even as I say it, like it's a structured way to play. But as a recovering serious person, like I needed a structured way to play, and it's a way to
Mm-hmm.
connect with myself and other people and to reclaim birthright privileges of movement and storytelling and voice. So that interplay is definitely one of the ways I play. And uh play with people all over the world. Last week I was playing with three ladies in India, and it's just magic, the magic of virtual streaming and getting to play with folks around the world.
Yeah, I was introduced to Interplay through you. And Interplay is, I mean, I didn't realize that I was already doing something similar at
Right?
the time, but it's definitely for people who need structured play who aren't used to playing at all. Interplay is just like super helpful. And one of the ways that I play, I'm like super artsy. Artsy fartsy is one of my friend calls me. And one of the ways that I play is with beadwork. I learned back in the early 90s how to do beads and have been away from it for a few years and just recently got called back to it. And I'm in the process. I'll see, y'all can see this. I'm in the
Mm,
process of creating a gratitude tree. So I've been collecting branches from the trees that I commune with in my neighborhood, and I'm wrapping them in beads to create a gratitude tree. So when I play, I like to do things with my hands, and the thing about doing the beads is that it grounds me. I was sharing with Christine earlier today that I was feeling really out of my body and ungrounded, and I tried meditating and it didn't work. I tried walking and it didn't work. But when I sat down and started working on this gratitude tree, by the time I was done with the, stringing the beads on the wire and the wrapping, I was in my body.
mm.
And so that's one of the things that play can do for you. I mean, I mean, all of us have said how it grounds and it centers us, but it also brings us joy.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. Joy keeps us going. I
Hmm.
mean, especially where we live in a society where it's left brained,
Hmm.
structured, and analyzing, and overthinking, critical thinking. We
Hmm.
forget the other part of ourselves, which helps to bring balance. And
Hmm.
play is different from everybody, as we were saying earlier. Play is different from everyone, but for me, I always feel like play is something where you don't have that end result of you won.
Right.
There is you trying to get to a certain point. You
Hmm.
you just get lost in it. Sometimes play for me is taking a walk. And
Mhm.
especially when I don't know where I'm going. I did that on Friday, and I went to a different part of the neighborhood and just walked and just allow my body to say, I'm going to go this way, I'm going to go that way, and
Mhm.
discover something new. It's a way to allow the logical mind to just go, okay, I'll take a nap for a minute, and allow that creative feminine side, that nurturing side, to have some space to embrace us. But
Mhm.
sometimes we think because we're adults, we're older, we can't play. Because we're older is why we need to play.
Mhm. Yeah, and I want to point out that play doesn't have to be alone. I mean, I talked about my beadwork, you talked about your drumming, and you drum alone, you drum in community. Christine talked about interplay that's usually done in community. My beadwork, most of the time now, I'm doing this alone. I just got back into it, but when I first started it, I was doing this in community, to learn how to do it. And so you don't have to just play by yourself. And playing in community is something kind of different because when you're with other people and you see other people having fun, it kind of gives you permission to let go and be in a different way.
I'm so glad you said that, Cecile, because I think the other thing is, like, at a reference, like, we get so busy working and helping other people to play. If we don't schedule it, sometimes we don't do it and we don't realize we're missing it
Yes.
until we crash and
Yes.
burn, right?
Mhm.
And so having a class on your calendar or having a schedule or a meetup, like yesterday I met a couple of friends and we went for this beautiful walk in the woods, like bringing up walking at a, and it was a different type of play, but we're looking for those first spring flowers that are coming up
Mhm.
for spring equinox, and it was beautiful and unstructured and connecting. And now, don't get me wrong, y'all, I am all about a good board game where there is a finale that is, I'm all about that too, because I have that
Yeah.
competitive. I like collaborative games, and I like to occasionally kick butt on a game, right? Banana
I
Rams is
totally
one of my
agree.
favorites. So, but I think what both of y'all have referenced is finding what feels good in your body. And for
Mhm.
that moment that you need it, then it may change. That's the other thing. Sometimes we just need to lay down, and other times we need to be active, and our
Mhm.
body will tell us what we need in the
Mhm.
moment.
Mhm. And if you're not sure, just be still for a little bit. Just be still and just breathe, and then you'll know, okay, do I need to keep being still or do I need to get up and do something? Because I'll share with y'all this weekend. I was talking about working on my gratitude tree, but I also on Sunday I didn't hardly do anything. I mean, usually I go out for a walk every day, but Sunday I hardly did anything. And I tend to beat myself up. I'm one of those people that likes to get things done. But then when I was doing my meditation this morning, one of the things that came to me was, sometimes when you're trying to bring yourself back in balance, rest is what you need.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. It's so simple. It's so
Hmm.
simple. And I feel like play, resting really needs to be turned up when things are challenging, when
Hmm.
things are hard, when there's a war, when there's divide, because
Hmm.
that's how we can. It's a way of. It's really like an internal stretch, an internal
Hmm.
posturing, where we strengthen our inner core, our spiritual muscles, to be able to deal with what is happening outside. Sometimes we think we have to fight the fire.
Hmm.
Sometimes you just gotta let the fire burn itself out.
Hmm.
Because you fight the fires for most part could might burn you out.
Right.
Then you're burnt out.
That's true.
Yes.
Yep,
Mhm.
that is very true. All right, so this is going to be a short one for today. We had the technical issues in the beginning, and it's already like almost 10 after. So we're going to bring this to a close, and I promise I'll get my technical difficulties dealt with before we get together again next Monday. And I am so glad that you are here. If you guys want to say anything, I just want to send everybody off with fierce love and thank you for watching.
Mm.
Mm,
So
gratitude, gratitude.
go ahead, Kristen. Oh, I
Oh,
can't
I
hear you.
was just throwing some words of gratitude out there.
Mm.
Frozen. Tech
Okay,
issues all
try,
day.
try that one more time. Take three.
So I think she's frozen. So, all right.
Cheers.
Date, you want to say something?
Well, I just want to say, as part of your play, check your story. What story are you telling yourself? Is your story empowering you or causing you to feel less than? And it's just as simple. It's just a conversation you're having with your head. It's really simple. It just requires practice. And check your story. And you might need to tell a new story.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Love y'all. Sending fierce love to everybody out there. And we will see you next week.
Yep. I'll be here.